Okay, you've set up a retirement account, or you're on campus right now. You haven't started that first career job, but you're committed. You know how important it is. You know how important it is to start early. So you have a 401k, a Roth, an IRA, whatever type of account you have. You're committed to setting it up, or you're in one right now, and that's terrific. Now, key to this vehicle is starting as early as possible, not touching it. Let it be your primary tool to create wealth. And I'm not talking about a little bit of wealth. I'm talking about tremendous wealth. So let's look at a sad state for many. They destroy this wealth machine. Hold it. They started out, they did the right things like you're committed to doing, but there's some common mistakes. They invade that retirement, that wealth growing source. Again, 401k, Roth, whatever. And there's a term for this when they go ahead and grab the money. It's called leakage. It's the premature distribution of funds in your retirement account prior to retirement age. They come out, there's things called hardship withdrawals, loans, often they don't get paid back, or simply taking monies early. And what early is before you're 59 and a half. But if you're still working, clearly you want to go ahead and let this money incubate because it's the power of compound interest. So I think if you're in trouble if you're having to take the money at 59 and a half. So the biggest temptations to leak, it's cashing out when you leave jobs. All of a sudden you look and say, well, here's all this money. You know something? I could get rid of my car loan. I could take this money and I could take a great vacation. I could take this money, I could pay down my credit card debts. Resist, resist, resist. Don't do that. Don't invade this. This is the source of wealth. And when you take it out early, you pay a 10% penalty. And then you have to pay the income tax because remember, the money for a 401k, wasn't taxed. It went right into the vehicle, so they tax it on the way out. So you easily could lose whatever you take out. 40, sometimes 50% of those funds are going to go away. So this is catastrophic for you building wealth. So what can you do to avoid this? I mean, why are people tempted to make this foolish mistake? Well, first off, they probably don't understand the plan, and we're trying to go ahead and through a variety of means at this site and these videos to help you with that. It's extraordinarily important. But the other reason is, hey, life kicked them. Life, dealt them a tough hand. Hey, the transmission went out in the car. I had a health emergency. Hey, I got laid off and I'm between jobs right now. And hey, listen, I'm going to invade the retirement account. Yeah, because I don't want to get evicted from my home, or I don't want to get it foreclosed on, or I don't want to get my car repossessed. So the way to remedy that is you have an emergency account. This is 3 to 6 months of expenses that you put in a buffer. This is kind of a shock absorber, if you will. So when life sends you a challenge, you've got a place to go without going into debt, without invading your source of wealth creation. This assures that wealth you create keeps the power of compound interest going. And remember, the money you put in the early years, it might be the smallest money because you were making entry-level wages. It compounds because it's got a longer runway, and it's the biggest money you're going to go ahead and take in at the end. That's if you don't invade it. Now, you can do this. There's another video we want you to do. We'll tag it on the back of this one. Follow the 6 steps to financial independence. Stay on plan. And in the end, you're going to be living very, very well.